On this 2002 Lincoln LS, we have ourselves a really simple front brake job. Doesn't need rotors at this moment. They're crusty, but they're still fine. It's what you're going to expect in the Midwest. And front left wheel bearing. And this one doesn't have the all-wheel drive system, so it's going to be just a rear-wheel drive vehicle. So it should be easy. You don't have to worry about the axle being stuck in there. Should. So let's get to it. Gonna do, these are just 12 millimeter bolts. Gotta make sure you're doing it the right way. Okay. I was asked the other day, like, why is there mostly just brake jobs on your channel? It's just like, well, I don't know how you think garages work. I mean, it's not just all engine swaps and transmission swaps and, and stuff like that. This is what it is. I mean, brakes and rotors. Lots and lots of brakes and rotors. Alright, so I'm going to leave these built because they got these little clips on them, which we'll get to later. Yeah, there's some life left on these pads. You know, not terrible, but I just wanted to be proactive. I know the other side's a lot worse due to a slide pin being broke or stuck. So we'll mainly focus on that side. This is probably something that should just came on the excuse me, the brake pad itself, but there's that. Yep, so that's how it'll look right there. Pop that on for the other side. Now my lighting is not going to be as good in this video. I apologize. It's because I have a GoPro down. So once that one gets fixed, I'll be back to filming properly. And we're going to do the same thing. We're just going to pop these on. There we go, just like so. And we'll test the fitment. There we go. It's in there nice. Whatever tool you like to use, I don't know. I like this gun so far. This has probably been my favorite. Make sure it fits over, which it does. Great. These pistons that obviously at one point were stopping the vehicle because they do got some little, kind of looks like melted metal look, but this still functions. On a vehicle this old, you know, just pretty much just ride it till it dies, keep it safe. You know, obviously wheel bearings replaced, but really much anything else that controls function, yeah, I wouldn't really, if it's, you know, something simple like the brake pistons, but it's still working. Yeah, just leave it. All right, so while I'm taking apart this side to get to the wheel bearing, I just didn't want to waste your guys' time, but these are 15 millimeters. If you need to take off this caliper bracket to replace the rotor, here's the bottom one right there, and then the top one's actually in the knuckle back behind here. So all you need is I used a 15-inch with a 3-inch breaker bar. It fits right back here, and that's how you get that one off. All right, here we go. Now time for the fun part. So this is not connected to an axle, so all we really have to do is just get it out of the knuckle, so I don't have to worry about removing this whole knuckle section to, you know, get the axle out. So I got the caliper tucked up, put away safely, really far back. What I am going to do, just to give myself a little extra wiggle room, is remove this 19 millimeter. Easier said than done, but we'll see. I know there's a fat chance. I'm gonna move on. I got an idea. First, what I want to do is get behind this little wall. I'm sure there's a bunch of these things. Kind of got to find them all so we can figure out how to connect that ABS wire. There it is, right here. Here we go. Okay, let's get rid of that. Back there it is. We'll undo that wiring. Now, before we go any further, before we start banging and pounding, okay, it's the same connector. That's good. All right, so I remove the wire from all the holders. These are 15s. One. So that was the easy part. Now I'm going to try to beat this out and see how it goes. All right, new plan. So I removed this 8 millimeter for the bolt and a 19 for this. I'm gonna come up here to this upper control arm. It's also a 19. Force that up and out of the way. Always put your nuts back so you don't lose it. Now this massive 24 millimeter. Oh, and of course that isn't going to work. And now using the 12 millimeter to hold the, or 11 to hold the nut or the screw. We'll try it this way. There we go. So I couldn't get it out. I don't have a press, so what I'm going to do is just set up these two guard out of my front yard, and then see, it's coming. And that's how you do it.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so we're just gonna snake this around, and we'll plug this back into the connector up there, and this is where I'm gonna end it. So yeah, that's the wheel bearing. So yeah, you don't need a press or anything like that. Does having a press help? Yes, absolutely. But you know, just once you get it out to the back, just start just beat on it with the hammer. Just have the knuckle supported. I mean, there's plenty of places to brace. So anyways, hope this video helped. If I come back as usual, there's something wrong. If not, this is a done deal job. Now you might just have to clear the StabiliTrak probably for messing around with the calipers and stuff. I know these things are kind of sensitive. But yeah, I'll get this put away. Hope this helped.